fans from all over the world will tell you there's nothing quite as exciting as watching great dribblers like Thierry Henry, Zinedine Zidane, Ryan Giggs, Ronaldinho and George Best. But now there's a new kid on the block, Cristiano Ronaldo, and he dribbles just for fun. This video shows the importance of dribbling from the early days to the modern era. We'll be looking at all the great dribblers from around the world. So just sit back, relax and enjoy. Dribbling is an important play of attacking play and it is exciting to watch. To become a great dribbler, it is important to be able to wrong foot an opponent using a variety of dribbling skills and techniques, as these great players show.
Close control's crucial in whatever you're going to do. If your first touch is poor, you've immediately given the opportunity for the opponent to take the ball.
Running with the ball and close control is a very vital skill in football because it enables one to keep possession of the ball and be part of their team.
If you've got somebody who can run with the ball and dribble at the same time and take players on, then that obviously creates space.
If you've got close control and you can stop that ball dead, turn and move with it, you know, if you do that on the edge of the box, you're going to win free kicks.
Close control is probably the key to the whole thing, being able to play from one foot to the other.
Well, it's got to be close control, and you're better if you're two-footed.
Thierry Henry can keep a hold of the ball without a shadow of a doubt.
Ronaldinho at Barcelona, he has all the tricks.
Ronaldo and Giggs are fantastic to watch.
George Best, the best dribbler of all time, arguably.
Michael Owen, very much known as a striker, but you remember the goal that he scored against Argentina where he picked it up at the halfway line and took 3 defenders on.
Maradona is the main man for me. That second goal against England in that semi-final, to me, is the best goal I've ever seen.
Zinedine Zidane, isn't it?
Yeah, without a doubt, he's one of my favourites.
George Best, because he can take on players like they weren't even there.
Ronaldinho's probably the best, he's the best player in the world.
Maradona, probably. Ball was stuck to his feet and he never had to look at it and he just knew where it was.
Harry Kewell is the best dribbler because he runs ring round people and nobody can keep up with him.
Ian Giggs took some beating as a dribbler. He was a great player.
You see some footballers will perform a trick to actually get out of a situation, you know, the flick, the side flick, the back heel, those types of things.
And it's fantastic, but yeah, time and a place.
How many times does a trick actually result in either a chance being made or a goal being scored?
The flicks and so on can only be used in more open space. They can't be used in tight areas.
I personally think there's a time and a place for tricks and flicks, right, and it's got to be in the opponent's box to get the ball across to someone.
The more tricks you have and the more you mix it up, then the harder you're going to be to defend against. So, yeah.
The tricks and flicks, they're left to the big boys who can actually pull them off.
Ronaldinho is just a clever thinker, fast move with the ball.
Francesco Totti, who plays for AC Roma. Oh, I've seen him and he's got such class dribbling.
If you can actually dummy taking the ball and let it run through your legs and create a chance for somebody else, then I think that's really effective.
If it's done right, obviously creates space and it can take defenders out of the equation completely.
Dummying for me, I think, is more of a team skill, because what you're relying on when you dummy is that your mate's going to be there, the other player's going to be there, so it's understanding.
Patrick Clifford for a start.
Yeah.
He just watches, the ball's going straight for him, he just steps over it.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Cruyff was a master of deception, wasn't he? I saw an interview with him once and he said the art of football is decepting the person you're playing against.
What you would say about the Cruyff turn is there was a real sort of outcome to that. That was specifically to gain an advantage over the defender. It wasn't trickery, it wasn't showmanship, it served a purpose.
It's still got a great part to play because it's an amazing skill to be able to pull off, and it creates space and the defender doesn't know what's going on still.
That's what that Cruyff turn is. You're selling the defender or whoever it is that maybe stood behind you.
You need good dribblers on the ball and in the game.
They all use pace, they all use skills.
They've always got their eye on the ball, and the skill as well. The skill factor is unbelievable. The way that they can beat defenders is phenomenal.
You've got to have the ability to keep control of the ball.
Keep the ball close to your feet, keep it controlled.
If you want to become a great dribbler like Cristiano Ronaldo, you need to practice your ball skills every single day.
There's absolutely no way you can do any skill unless you practice and practice.
Training, dedication, close control.
So basically, if the ability's there, encourage it, but get the basics right first.
Practicing your technique, I think that's the only way that you could improve, you know.
As for young people who want to learn how to dribble, you have to learn from the best. And if the best isn't on your back door, you have to look at archive footage.
As a kid, you've got to play with the ball a lot. That's what it's about, any game.
And you know that your moves will let them show. You keep creating pictures in your mind, so just believe they will come true in time. It will be fine. Leave all of your cares and stress behind. Just let it go. Let the music flow.